Hello, this is Akshit. This is my presentation video for my laboratory sample tracking system. In this video, I will briefly review the architecture and then demonstrate the running program to show how the code conforms the architecture. As you can see, the system uses a three-layer architecture. First, the presentation layer. Everything in the UI package, these are swing window and dialog the user sees. Second is the business logic layer, the service package. Classes like sample manager, patient manager, authentication service, and validation. These contain the rules and operation. Third is the data layer. The database connection in the data package talks to the SQLite database, and the model package holds the entity classes such as user, patient, and sample. Because of this separation, the UI never writes SQL directly, and the database code never decides business rules. This is the architecture I followed when coding. First, I will start the application. The main class initializes the database through database connection, and it opens the login frame. Now let me log in with the hard-coded account information. Lab take 1, 2, 3. It will take you to the dashboard screen. First, from the dashboard, you can see I can manage patient, I can add sample, I can search for patient, I can see all kind of information from this dashboard. I can also view and update, the sample. First, you need to select the sample in order to view or update the sample. Otherwise, it will give you an error message like this. For this demonstration, let's add a new patient. When you click manage patient, it will take you to the patient management frame, and here you can add patient. Let's say this patient, date of birth, and in 805 89. Let's have phone number 23456 0, and then you click save patient. Also, if you just click save patient, it will not save. It will give you an error saying patient name is required. And here you can say the patient has been added. There is no sample on file right now. Now let's add a sample to that test patient. Here you can click add sample, then from this drop down menu select the patient. Let's select test patient. Also from this screen also you can add a new patient, and then you select the sample type. You can either select blood, urine, tissue, or swab sample, and collection date is today. And here you can also add optional notes. Let's say here this test note. Then you click save sample. A confirmation message appears saying sample saved successfully. Now let's say we or update update sample. Here you can see the sample that I just added, and the status has been received. Status received. Here you can change status to in testing completed rejected or archived. Now let's change the status to in testing. Let's save changes. Then you will get a message saying the status has been updated to in testing. Here you can also search using the sample ID or the patient name. Let's say test and search. You will only see the test patient. Also you can select the status type to specifically search for patients. Here you can see the both samples we have right now. Now let's update the sample to completed. Again, you will see the confirmation status, confirmation window. Let's clear this and you can see completed and in testing. And now let's search for completed, search, and you will just see the completed here. Now let's manage patient, and here you can see both have one sample on file right now. If you try to delete right now, you cannot. The system will give you an error message if you try to delete, saying you can. There is still a sample on file. You need to delete that sample first. Now let's change that. Okay. Here you can delete the sample. This will delete the sample. And to permanently delete the patient record, you have to go here. See, now you can see there is no sample on file right now. If you click delete right now, you can delete the patient. This process will delete the information from the database. This cannot be undone. Okay, so you will get a confirmation saying the patient has been deleted. And click OK, and that's it. And if you click logout, the system will take you to the login frame, and here you can log in again and do the stuff all over. And finally, to summarize, every screen belongs to the presentation layer. Every rule and operation belongs to the service layer. Every database interaction goes through the data layer and model classes. The running program you just saw follows the same 3-layer architecture I documented. That is the implementation that conforms the architecture. Thanks for watching.